What is up, YouTube? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you coming to this video and checking it out. And I'm not gonna try and waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's get into the story of the day. Yeah, peace. Hello everybody, hopefully you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking and covering SpaceX and a hiring discrimination complaint. And this is an article written by Rutgers, and it was written on January 29th. It is the night of the 30th when I'm recording this, so I might be a little bit behind if there is new information on this subject. But as always, there will always be the original article in the description, so make sure you go check that out if you want to read it for yourself. And then with that being said, hopefully you guys are having a great day, and hopefully this video makes you smile or gives you insight into something that you maybe wouldn't have checked out on your own. So getting right into the article, the Department of Justice is probing Elon Musk's rocket company SpaceX over whether the company discriminated against a non-US citizen in its hiring, according to the court documents filed on Thursday. Let's highlight the word Thursday because I feel like that's going to be important, and specifically in the point that I'm making about this article. But let's continue on for now. The Justice Department Immigrant and Employee Rights Division received a complaint of employee discrimination from a non-US citizen who alleged the SpaceX discriminated against him based on his citizenship status. So again, we're going to highlight this part as well, his citizenship status. So that is what he is claiming. So let's keep that in mind going forward. Here we have the released statement from the attorney of the plaintiff, or the person, the charging party, I don't know. Specifically, the charges alleged that on or about March 10th, 2020, so last year, during the charging party's interview for a position of technology strategy associate at SpaceX made an inquiry into his citizenship status and ultimately failed to hire him for a position because he is not a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. So, lawful permanent resident or U.S. citizen. He is not those things. So, even in their release statement, again on Thursday, they claim that he is not a lawful citizen and he doesn't have lawful permanent residency here. So keep this all in mind as we keep going on with this story. So upon me looking and hearing about this story and reading into it, I was like, dang, I need to look up the law and see if SpaceX is screwed here. And I want to actually know, because I don't know what the laws are on hiring a non-US citizen, or if there's anything that prevents you from doing that. So the first law I looked into was the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The law makes it illegal to discriminate against someone on the basis of race, color, religion, national origin, or sex. And then it goes into some other information for the employer, but none of this else really applies specifically to this situation, except for maybe potentially the national origin argument. So after reading this, I went to I ended up at the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. I've never been to this website before. I've never heard of this before, but apparently it's a thing. And I looked up what national origin discrimination was on their website. National origin discrimination involves treating people, be it applicants or employees, unfavorably because they are from a particular country or part of the world, because of ethnicity or accent, or because they appear to be of a certain ethnic background, even if they are not. National origin discrimination also can involve treating people unfavorably because they are married to or associated with a person of a certain national origin. Discrimination can occur when the victim and the person who inflicted the discrimination are of the same national origin. So reading this, I was like, this doesn't apply. But I couldn't end my search there. So moving on. As I continued to scroll, I came across this next passage on the same website. It's the Citizenship Discrimination and Workplace Law. And I was like, wow, that seems exactly like what I'm looking for. Citizenship discrimination. There we go. We found it. Now we can get into whether or not SpaceX was in the wrong or in the right at what they did. And I will give you my opinion on the situation. Obviously, I am not a lawyer and I do not have all the facts. I am just going off of this article. The Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986 makes it illegal for an employer to discriminate with respects to hiring, firing, and recruitment or referral for a fee based upon an individual's citizenship or immigration status. So, me reading that first line, I was like, shoot, SpaceX messed up. Whatever I was trying to say there, they're screwed. They're going to have to pay this dude money. And then I continued reading, and everything changed. The law prohibits employers from hiring non-U.S. or lawful permanent residents unless required to do so by law, regulation, or government contract. So if you don't know anything about SpaceX, here's a little bit of a lesson. SpaceX is a company that launches satellites into space. Obviously. Maybe that's not obvious. Maybe it's just obvious to me. But in doing that, they work with the government, and in particularly NASA, and they also work with the Space Force and the U.S. government directly, and many other agencies. So they have at least a lot of government contracts. So those aren't made public all the time. So they may and they probably do have it in their contracts that they can't hire non-U.S. citizens. So I think SpaceX is probably good when it comes to this article. But let's not forget what I said earlier. Don't forget Thursday. But before we go on to Thursday, we got to finish up the article. So back to the article. This is basically how it finished. The Immigrant and Employee Rights Division of the Department of Justice notified SpaceX by email on June 8th. I'm assuming that's 2020 because they're not there in 2021 yet. And that they had opened an investigation and requested that SpaceX provide information and documents related to the hiring process according to the court filing made on Thursday. Again, we have Thursday here, so we don't forget it. And again, we don't know, right, that was the reason why they didn't hire the dude. That's just the speculation of the charging party. So that could be not even the reason why they didn't hire the dude. It could be a completely different reason. But that's all the information that we basically have about everything. But now let's get to this Thursday point. Let's put on our tinfoil hats all together. So, unless you were living under a rock, on Thursday, January 28th, as these tweets were made, you probably heard about GameStop, and you probably heard about Wall Street Bets and these hedge funds being screwed over. Well, these hedge funds are the same hedge funds that shorted Tesla stock about 1 million times, writing all these stories about Tesla stock, saying that the company would never make it and the company would fail. And Elon Musk has had arguments with these short sellers and these hedge funds for days. He even went as far as actually producing shorts. They're red shorts, they're Tesla shorts, and they sell on the website. I'm pretty sure they're already sold out, but he does produce shorts because he hates short sellers so much. And maybe hate isn't the right word, but he doesn't like them and he doesn't see eye to eye with them. So here are a couple tweets from Thursday expressing that his dislike for the shorts. He's got a little bit of name calling in here, and he kind of breaks down why he doesn't support shorting. So I'll read these off real quick. Here comes the shorty apologist. Give them no respect. Get shorty. So telling them he doesn't care that they lost money. He doesn't care that people want to make up all these stories about the people that are going against all these hedge funds, saying it's foreign interference, all this other stuff. And he's on the side. Elon Musk is on the side of the Wall Street bets individuals. I have heard that he was in the actual Discord, and that he may have also purchased some of the stocks so that these companies would feel some pain. Again, I don't know that for sure, but that's just rumors that have been going around. He also went on to explain short selling, or why he hates short selling as well. You can't sell houses you don't own. You can't sell cars you don't own, but you can sell stocks you don't own. This is bullshit. Shorting is a scam, legal only for vestigial reasons. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what vestigial means, and I'm not going to look it up because I'm ignorant. But if you don't know anything about how shorting stocks work, this is what he's getting at right here. Wow, this is not a good highlighting job done here by me. But so how shorting works is you create a contract with the bank saying that you're going to borrow some shares that you don't own at a certain price, to then sell them at a price at a later date, hoping that in between that time the stock will go down and you will make the difference in the stock price. And people do this all the time. It's pretty common on Wall Street. It's a very dangerous game, for the specific reason that all these hedge funds got hurt. So all these hedge funds bought the stock or borrowed the stock at $40, and now they have to return the stock when it's at $320, $600, whatever it goes up to. And that's why all these hedge funds are losing billions of dollars. And then that money is being transferred because in order to cover, now that the stock is at $300, right? And now you're going to have all these companies have to come in and buy these stocks back. That's where you get the stock is going to go to the moon. People think it's really going to go to $1,000 because now on Monday, when they have to buy all these stocks back, the price is, and if nobody sells, right, the price is just going to go up because there's nobody selling the stock that they're trying to buy, essentially. So that basically talks about the whole reason and puts on our tinfoil hats. Again, this could be wrong. It's just my speculation. It just seems weird that on Thursday, the same day that he was going in on short sellers and hedge funds, you find a hit piece from the media trying to put another chink in whatever armor Elon Musk may have. It hasn't worked in the past, and I don't think it's going to work this time or in the future. But all right, and as we come to the end, I like to end on one of my favorite quotes. This is from Albert Einstein. Try not to become a man of success, but rather become a man of value. I take this near and dear to my heart. I try in every aspect of my life to add as much value, not only to my own life, but to those around me, in hopes that once I have or I'm worth enough value, success will follow, right? And I want to share this with everybody because I really do enjoy this quote, and I really do live my life kind of around this quote. So hopefully you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, all that great stuff. And as always, thanks for checking out the video.